Hi, here is Simon speaking of 3dalmanac.com. Welcome to our Week 2 episode of March Madness 2017. And the first product we're looking today at is Nixie, made by GDNP3D Design. Nixie is a nice elfish girl or fairy girl or whatever you want to say, and let's have a look. So let's load Nixie first into the scene. There she is. And let's see what shape presets we have. We have a head apply, we have a body apply, and we have a fairy ear or elfish ear apply preset. And the same for the remove presets. So first let's give her some hair. Kathy hair. I think it's looking nice on her. So some hair color. A nice blonde tone is probably going to look good at her, and put the hairs behind her back. And last but not least, put her in a pose. And now we're ready to go into the iRay preview mode to see some rendering. And here she is. Lovely fairy girl. So we can see what is included here on the material side. So there are quite a few of different eye colors available. That's a nice dark one. Different set of lipsticks. This is probably looking nice on her. Dark red. Or maybe a little bit less. Different makeups. Here's something really fantasy-like. Not so good to see in a non-close-up, or something a little bit less drastic. Or just give her natural skin back. And different nail colors, nail polish colors, dark red, a nice pink or a light pink. Or rosé, so to say. Or just go back to the natural fingernails. She only comes with normal skin materials. There are no Chen materials included, but as you can see, some Chen style is baked into the texture, so you probably can live without problems with those missing textures. So last but not least, remove the ears and have a look how it looks. So now let's get that lovely lady dressed. So next item is the Kawaii Dreams outfit from Luz Bellina. And let's get started. So you see, there's a dress included, the shoes. You have the the hoodie separately. There is an outfit and of course there are socks. So let's load the outfit. Here we go. That really fits her well. So let's have a look on the possibilities we have here in the shapings with the dress. So beside quite a lot of adjustment options, we have here a possibility to raise or roll up the dress a bit. Nothing too lewd, but probably practical to use in many situations, especially for sitting positions. Something like that could be practical. And there is also a hand and hip position where on the hips it's a little bit tighter. So let's have a look at the materials. She comes in the dress comes in 5 different styles, the complete outfit. So let's start with the dress textures. So this funny frock outfit, orange one without a clear motif, and a panda style one, and the tiger motif, and the pink and white we saw at the beginning. They're different sock colors, so just try one out. We won't go through all of them. And to the shoes. The little tigers matching to the tiger dress. The frog shoes or slippers probably. And last but not least, of course, the little pandas for the panda style dress. So let's go back to the matching tiger ones. And that's it. So I think we have a lovely character from GDNP3 design as always, and a very fun dress that you can use for quite a few things. So next product is from Design Anvil. It's a Bluebell Woods small outdoor scene set, and let's dive in. So you see there are 2 preloads, 1 day, 1 night, and there are some single items, a crown, and then the different plans that you can use for kit bashing. So let's get started with loading the day scene. And here we go. Let's go directly in Array Preview. You can see there is here a matching background, HDRI included, and we are going to see the effect of that right now. So you can see in the background you see already, let's say, rendered version, a little bit unsharp, and this matches to the foreground that is there. So you can see this is a really tiny set, so if you scroll out you only see the background, but with the background it looks like you can go as wide as you want, and probably if you need a bigger one you can just combine a couple of those sets, doing instances and getting a bigger field to play. So let's get a new angle to look at it. Rendering more out of the wood, and you see it really depends on how your camera angle is, how good it matches. And now let's have a look at the night version. It's really dark. But here in the close-up the flowers are really lovely. You see there's a different background here for the night, and even here the background match even better with the foreground. So I actually like the night version much better, even somewhat mysterious. So let's have a look at this nice shot. You could really think of some night riding through, and overall it's a really lovely little outdoor set from Design Anvil. And the last product or products that we are going to look at is the College Girl Dorm Bundle from Polish. And this is not just a bundle that includes a couple of products, but it also includes some new presets that loads everything that is in the products and some additional stuff. So it consists out of the College Girl Dorm, so the actual scene, and the College Girl Dorm props, where you find some additional personal props, books, clothing, and so on. And let's have a look before we come to the poses later. So you see there are some additional props in the bundle itself, as well as 2 new preloads that include all the stuff that is in the different products. So we use them for now. So first we load the 2-bed setup, and there's also a 1-bed setup with a sofa. So there are no cameras included, preset cameras, but it's okay, it's not so complicated. So we create a new camera with a little bit wider lens angle so that we can see the whole set. So that looks much better. And let's render it in the preview mode. That looks really nice. Really cramped, like it is often in college dorms. Not a lot of place. Every single inch is well used. Here the working desk and the cupboards or wardrobes. So let's remove everything and load the single bed setup. So what you can already see, the light is a little bit tricky in this set. There are a lot of small scene lights, mesh lights, and you can really have a different lighting situation in different places there, and also rendering can take some time with all those light sources, but it looks really nice. You can remove all the ceilings and walls to make rendering a little bit easier than with a closed room, so you can remove or make invisible the walls that you don't see. And you see here what's in the different sets. So here, these are the props. We just looked at the main set, and these are the prop set. You can see here are books and the shoes that are in the wardrobes, and so on and so on. So last part that is in this bundle are the poses, and they are mostly meant for the one bed setup, but you can they are always mirrored, so you can also use them, at least those without where you don't need a sofa, also in the other setups. But first, let's load Nixie into the scene. She will help us to show the poses, and we already have the first pose on the bed. Not the best camera setup, so let's move camera a bit and render again. There she is. You can see the setups are all not all working perfectly, the pre-setup, so for the poses to work correctly I had to remove some of the blankets, but now the cushions are looking like they're levitating. These are things that are fixed in a couple of seconds, so not a big issue. And even more poses. The teddy bear is a little bit in the way for this pose, but also here you could remove it easily. A little bit more lavish one. And last but not least, this one. So now let's go further with the sitting poses. Nice sitting on the floor pose. Lovely done. Sitting on the bed. In different variations. Next to the bed. And on the floor again. There are also quite a few standing poses. Leaning to the bed. Standing next to it. And another sitting pose in front of the sofa. Kneeling on the sofa. And two sitting variations. Variation 1 And variation 2, a little bit more relaxed. Also some poses to work at the desk. Standing next to the wardrobe. Or just in the room, or picking some clothing from the wardrobe. So that's all. So I hope you liked this episode. And if you liked it, subscribe our YouTube channel, give us all your comments, follow us on social media, or visit us at www.3d-almanac.com.